What's up, everyone, and welcome to our live Kinstretch class. We are live on both Facebook and we are now live on Instagram, so thank you guys so much for joining me. So today we're going to hit the entire body from the toes up to the nose. So think of it as like supercharging your body so you can take on your day. Now, a lot of the stuff you're going to do today will be brand new. But don't worry, guys, I got tons of regressions and progressions to suit whatever level you're at. Now, if you're new to Kinstretch, welcome, and you guys are going to love it. I like to describe Kinstretch as like a mashup of like yoga and physical therapy. It's an excellent way to alleviate any aches, pains, and tightness, increase flexibility, range of motion, and most importantly, skyrocket sports performance. Now remember, we're taking requests, so if you guys have any other sticky areas, some things you guys want to learn about, anything at all, just DM, comment, or just let me know in any way you can, and I'll be sure to put them in our future classes. Now, real quick, if you guys want even more mobility fun after this class, you guys can get my 3 must-have mobility moves that if you use them every single day while you're stuck at home right now, you'll be pretty close to superhuman status. Now, if you're on Instagram, just click on the link in my bio. It's totally free. If you're on Facebook, go to the top of the page and click the button that says Learn More. You'll also see a link on there for our YouTube channel that has both strength and mobility training workouts. And if you find that you really like this Kinstretch class, you can also find more information about Kinstretch online in this link as well. We have so many workouts in this program that you could literally do one every single day and not get bored, along with a community of like-minded movers. Now, before we get started, I just want to say that safety is the most important thing here, so please take responsibility for your own experience. Now, what that means is if we do an exercise that maybe you feel like a little pinching or pain, back off. Now, we're also used to pushing a movement to that point of a huge stretch or tension, but that's not what this is about. The whole goal of Kinstretch is to move in your pain-free range of motion. I'm going to repeat that again. Your pain-free range of motion, which, surprise, surprise, will allow your body to release all of those restrictions your nervous system is throwing down. Now, that should do it. So if you guys have any questions during the class, please comment below. We got Jen manning the camera, and she will relay that to me. Just one more thing, guys. Please share this class, share the mobility love, because God knows everyone needs it right now. All right, guys, let's get started. So we're going to first start out with our spine. Now, if you've ever taken a yoga class, this move's going to look kind of familiar. It's going to kind of look like cat-cow. However, we put our own little special sauce on it. The goal here with your spine is to move each of your vertebrae one by one. We got roughly 26 of them. Some people got 27, which I have seen on X-ray before. It's creepy. But there are 26 vertebrae, and we think of those as like individual joints. Now, what happens is a lot of times people's vertebrae don't move all that well, especially the ones kind of like around T10, T11, T12, which is right here, and those L1, 2, 3s, which then in turn makes L4, L5, L5S1, those little vertebrae that tend to blow. They have to do all the work, and that's when things start to happen. You're asking those little vertebrae to do more work than they're equipped to handle, and that's when bad things start to happen. So this is how we start to combat a lot of lower back stuff. It's like we have to make our spine move. If we just made our spine rigid all the time, which is what we've been preaching for years, we would have cured low back pain a long time ago. So this is how we do it. We got another cool little lumbar exercise later in the class today to address that even more. So we're going to get into quadrupedal, which is just a fancy way of saying on all fours. So we're going to go hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips, and we're going to get everything up to the sky. So this is what we call spinal flexion. In yoga, we call it cat. So from here, you want to envision there's like a little man in an elevator right here. He's going to go up your spine, and where he goes, that's where you move. So I'm going to start by just sticking my butt out. Notice how I'm not rocking back. We don't want that. Stick your butt out. And you see how I have this little divot here now. That's what I want. I keep sticking my butt out. It's like I'm kind of pushing my belly down to the floor. And then now I pull my shoulders away from my ears. And I try to pull my sternum up and through. So my sternum is pointing straight ahead. And then now I'm going to slowly just lift my chin up. And now we are what we call spinal extension. So you're just going to hold this for a little bit. If you feel anything in your lower back, you just back off a little bit. That's all. You don't want to feel too much tension down there. It should be more of a stretch in your abs than anything else. Now from here, we're going to reverse the action. So keep everything still, but just take your chin to your chest. When you do that, you should feel a nice stretch down your upper back. Now, where you're feeling that stretch in your upper back, push that upper back up to the ceiling. Good, we just did thoracic. And now lastly, just tuck your pelvis underneath you. Now with practice, you'll get it to where each vertebrae moves one by one. But right now, just think segment 1 is low back. Segment 2 is this thoracic, kind of your torso. Segment 3 is your neck. If you can at least break it down to those 3 right now, you are winning, okay? Here we go. Stick that butt out. Pull the sternum through. And lift that chin up. That feels really good. Let's reverse, chin down, round the upper back, mid back, low back, and then tuck that pelvis really, really hard. Get a nice stretch in that low back. Let's go one more good one. Stick that butt out. Pull the sternum through. And lastly, lift that chin up to the sky and hold. Here we go. Let's reverse, chin to chest, upper back rounds. Mid back, low back, and pelvis, and relax and slowly come out of that. So that's kind of how we attack the spine in like a global pattern. We go all the way from the top, so the cervical, thoracic, lumbar, and we hit every little vertebrae in between. So now we're going to get into just doing our neck. Now before we start with our neck, you got to make sure we don't feel any pinching. And what I mean by that is sometimes when people go back in a way, they get like a pinch right here in this little closing angle. We don't want that. We only want to feel good stuff in the front and just activation in the back. If you feel a pinch, that's kind of a red flag. You don't want to go into that pinch. You just simply go around it. What I mean is, so if I'm going this way and I feel a little pinch, I want to just back off a little bit, go around the pinch, and then stay on that nice pinch-free range of motion, okay? So we're going to go 3 reps side to side. Just watch me. We're going to go palms open, pull your shoulders down and back, squeeze your butt a little bit, and then tuck your chin and hold. So right now, envision you're trying to crush your chin into your chest. You're going to follow your t-shirt line to the right. You're almost like you're kissing your shoulder, and then you're going to look into your right blind spot. So imagine you're driving a car, and you're checking that right blind spot to see if anybody's on that right side. Now, envision there's liquid in your right ear. Pour that liquid out behind you. And now slowly bring the chin over the top. Pour the liquid out of your left ear behind you, and then now look in your left blind spot. Now bring your chin down to your your shoulder, and then just follow your t-shirt line back to center. That's halfway. Here we go. We're going to go back to the left. Go to the left. Look in that left blind spot. Make sure you're hitting those blind spots. Those are kind of our 4 markers. Pour the liquid out of the left ear. Look up to the sky. This is another one of our checkpoints. Pour the liquid out of the right ear. Look in that right blind spot, and then back down to center. That's 1 rep. Let's get 2 more. To the right blind spot, pour that liquid out, up, 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 and over. Left blind spot, down to center. Reverse, to the left, pour the liquid out, up, 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 and over. Pour the liquid out of the right ear, check that right blind spot, and down. Last rep. Here we go. To the right. Pour the liquid out, up and over, left, down nice and smooth, and rewind to the left, pour the liquid out, up, over, and back down to center. All right, guys, we're now going to get back in that quadrupedal position. So on all fours, we're going to do shoulder cards from here. So we did these the other day. Make sure you're getting that good rotation. So we're now going to do it from a different angle, which means we're going to change our angle to gravity, which means we're going to hit completely different lines of tension. This version is way harder. Your range is going to be less. That's okay. You're preparing your body for different things. That's what all this stuff is about. Prepare your body to handle chaos when you go outside. So we're going to get back into that all fours position. We're going to go hand on the floor. Turn your palm up. And you're going to act like you're lifting like a cup of soup up to the sky. And hold. You're not going to get that high. Keep that elbow long. Turn your palm away from your face. And now start to reach up and back. Back, up and back, up and back. Keep your chest pointed straight down. You're still turning that hand over. And then I'm going to touch my butt like I'm holding that cup of soup. Got to make sure that palm is up, not down. From here, go straight up. Feel the back of the shoulder contract. take it out and up to the side, and you're turning that palm over so you can get back to that overhead position with your palm facing up, then lower that cup of soup down. All right, guys, we're going to go 2 more of those. Here we go. Up, hold, turn the hand over and away from your face, and now I'm trying to reach up and back, up and back. Come down, touch your butt, rewind it, up, slowly come over the top, palm holds up, down nice and smooth. Let's go one more good one. Here we go. Up, turn and go, up, 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 up. Reach for that ceiling. Reach up, up, up. Touch your butt, reverse. Slowly come up and over. Hold that cup of soup overhead. Slowly lower him down to the floor. All right, guys, that was our right arm. I'm going to spin around so you guys can see a different angle. So now we're going to get that left arm involved. Same setup. Another good cue is think like your sternum is pointed toward your right thumb right now because you don't want to turn that torso up to the ceiling. We're trying to block everything from moving. Let's go palm up, straight up. Turn the palm up and away. Reach up and back, up, 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 and back. Touch your butt with your palm facing up. Go straight up. Slowly bring it up and over. Keep turning that hand so that your palm is facing up. Lower that cup of soup. Let's go 2 more. Up. Slowly turn the palm up and away from you. Keep reaching back and up. See, I'm reaching up, turning that palm over. So my palm is facing straight up. Reverse. Slowly bring it over and down nice and smooth. Apparently we have a ghost in the house. Last one, back up. Up. Turn and go. Reach up, 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 and back. Touch. Back up. Slowly bring it over and down and relax. All right, guys, we're now going to hop up. We're going to get back in this tall kneeling position. If you ever want to do any of these standing, it's totally fine. Just the tall kneeling tends to block things a little bit better. That's kind of why I like it. So now we're going to work on thoracic flexion and extension. So we're going to hit this spot between here and here. That's kind of the goal. So I'm going to turn so you guys can see what my spine's doing, but almost think like you're trying to curl your upper back into like a question mark. Think about that for a moment. We want that good curved kind of forward position, which sounds counterintuitive, but if you can't flex your spine forward with control, you'll never be able to extend your spine back. So just kind of keep that in mind. That's why we're doing this. Here we go. We're going to go sideways for you guys. Go hands, opposite shoulders, and then tuck your chin. Squeeze your butt really hard. I don't want to see any backward movement or forward movement. You're just going to slowly start to curl your upper back and round it forward. When you do this, you should feel a great stretch running down your upper back. From here, squeeze your butt really hard. Try to lift your sternum up to the sky as high as you can. You're not going to go a whole lot here. You should feel tension in your mid-back contracting. Keep your chin on your chest, though. Let's go right back down. Round that upper back. Round it, round it, round it. Slowly go up. And extend that spine. So now we're sternum up, chin on the chest. Let's go 3 more. Right back down. Feel that upper back round. Here we go. Up. And hold. 2 more. Right back down. And back up. Let's go 1 more good one. Back down. Round that upper back. Feel that contraction. It's almost like you're doing like an exaggerated crunch. And go right back up. And relax. And you should kind of feel all those different little musculatures up and down your spine. So remember, if you want to get out of this kind of C posture, you actually have to work in being able to control that C before your body will ever let you come out of it. All right, we're now going to work on our scapula, aka your shoulder blades. They're the guys that make you do all this fun stuff, okay? We're going to hit it from a different angle. We're going to go back to that quadrupedal, and we're going to work on pulling them together and pushing them apart. Here we go. Back on hands underneath shoulders, knees under hips. You're going to kind of pull your hands toward your knees a little bit. That's going to lock your spine because I don't want to see any of this stuff happening. From here, you want to envision there's like a pencil in between your shoulder blades. Go pinch that pencil as your sternum drops. pinch that pencil together really, really hard. Feel that tension. You should feel the musculature between your spine and your shoulder blades contracting like crazy. And then now you're just going to push your sternum away from the floor. Don't go too high, otherwise your back will round. We just want to feel the scaps moving along your rib cage. Let's reverse it. Pull back down. Pinch those shoulder blades together. Feel that contraction, and now push yourself away. We're going to go 3 more of these. Here we go. Right back down. Pinch it together. Push yourself away. Let's go 2 more. Pull it together. Feel those scaps moving. Push away. Let's go 1 more. Pull them together. Squeeze it. Push them apart. Now, we're going to jazz it up a little bit. Instead of having your hands shoulder width, we're going to spread them about 5-6 inches each. So you're going to kind of be like that wide. This is going to allow you to get more scap stuff to pinch together. And you'll see what I'm talking about once you get down there. So, if your hands are underneath your shoulders, spread them out about 4 or 5 inches. So right now I got about 2 feet in between my thumbs. Hands over, lean forward a little bit, and now pull them together. And notice, you got a lot more access right now, right? You can pinch those shoulder blades even harder right now. Keep your elbows long, and then now push away. You're not going to get that far going up, but now pull them back together. Pinch it. Pinch, pinch, pinch that little pencil in between them. Back up. Pinch them again. Back up. Let's go 2 more. We're just moving those scap all over the place. Your scapula tend to be kind of like the most forgotten thing. We need a lot of movement here. Pinch it, pinch it, pinch it, and back up and relax. All right, now.
Charlie's saying this is hard.
Yes, it is. What's up, Charlie? So think about what your scaps are meant to do. They're just these bones that kind of sit on your ribs, and they got to be able to go all over the place. That's the key here. Make your scaps move, because if your scap can move, then you're going to have way better shoulder stuff, which is actually what we're going to go attack right now. So now we're going to do what we call a swimmer hover, which is kind of like a shoulder cart on steroids. I'm going to turn sideways for you guys again because I want you to see the movement that's happening. So we're going to start with our right hand only. So sit up tall, take your left hand, put it kind of like right above your belly button. Take your right hand, put it on the back of your head. Pull your head back, squeeze your butt so your body's in a nice flat line. Now from here, you're going to push your elbow backward, and you should feel the back of your shoulder contract. From here, you're going to try to rotate. You see that rotational move? That is external rotation. Rotate off your head. Feel that contraction even greater on the back of your shoulder. Now extend at the elbow and hold it. And now we're going to turn the palm down and back and start to make our way down and back. Notice there's a little bit of a gap between my my arm and my torso. And now I'm going to hinge at the elbow and touch down. Now this is absolutely brutal. You can even just touch your butt. If you're more flexible or mobile than me, you can have your hand way higher up your back. So right now everyone's on their backside. We're now going to push the elbow back. Try to lift the hand off the lower back. Feel the back of the shoulder and kind of like your lat contract. Extend it. Slowly make your way up to overhead and hold. We're in that overhead wide position. Push everything back. Bend at the elbow, and rotate back onto the head. That's 1 rep. We're going to go 2 more, guys. Push the elbow back. Rotate off the head. Extend your arm to that overhead wide position. Turn the palm down and back, and keep turning as you go down. Hold here. Hinge at the elbow. Touch down wherever you feel safe and comfortable. Here we go. Rotate off the lower back. Extend it. Slowly make your way up, up, up to that overhead position. Palm is facing forward. Bend at the elbow. Touch your back of your head. Last one, guys. Here we go. Rotate off. Extend. Slowly take it down and back. Hold that bottom position. Bend at the elbow. And touch. Rotate off. Extend. Slowly come up. Up, 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 up. And bend it. And relax it. Whew, now I'm sweating. Here we go. We're going to spin around. I'm going to show you guys the left arm now. You guys stay perfectly still. Right hand stays just above the belly button. Left arm up. Put it around the back of your head. Push that elbow backward. Rotate off the head. It's the same thing. Extend it. Rotate down and back. Down, down, down. Freeze there. Hinge at the elbow. Touch down the lower back. Rotate off. Try not to let your spine or your head do all this stuff. We're not head banging. Extend the elbow. Slowly go up and back to that wide position. Bend it. Touch. Rotate off. Extend it. Down and back. Hold. Hinge at the elbow. Go to where you feel safe. Touch. Rotate off. Extend. Up, 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 up. Hold overhead. Bend it. Touch. Rotate off. Extend. Down and back. Down, 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 down. Bend it. Touch. Rotate off. Extend. Up, 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 up. Get to that overhead position. Bend it. And relax it. Excellent job. All right, our upper bodies and spine should be smoked in a good way, supercharged for our day. Now we're going to start to play with our lower body. So this is where we're going to tap into a lot of new things that are probably going to be very, very foreign. It's all good. We got Jen Man in the questions. If you guys got anything, please let me know and I will break it down to even more detail. So we're going to sit on our butt with our left leg out in front of us like so. See how I got my right leg kind of tucked? You can do this. Or you can extend your right leg out. It doesn't really matter. Just make yourself comfortable. Now, try to get a little closer to you guys so you guys can see this. We're now going to start to play with our tibia. So a lot of people don't realize that your knee actually has a rotational component. I know, which is mind-blowing to me. I did not know that until I learned this system. However, if your knee can't rotate, this tibia can't move, you're lacking knee function. That is super, super important. So if you guys got cranky knees, this is probably a good idea to go look at this guy, okay? So what I want you guys to do is cock your foot up so you kind of have like this 90-degree bend in your ankle, and then you're going to look at this little bone right here, not your patellar, but right below it, and you can hear that thing. Like I'm tapping it right now, and it's pretty loud. That's your tibial plateau. We want to watch him move. So I got this little trick from my buddy Nat out there. He goes, put your hands like so, and you're going to rotate your foot out to the side. Don't let your knee go side to side. So right now, my tibia is pointed that way. And then I'm going to make him roll in. So right there, now I'm in internal. See where my foot's pointed? That's a good thing. Now I'm going to roll him out. And watch. You'll be shocked how much this thing moves. Now, if you're having trouble trying to get this thing to rotate, here's another option. Take your fingers, go on the inside and outside of your knee, slide down about 4 inches, and you'll see these bones right here. You'll feel them. You can use those to push and pull it back and forth. So you can take that right hand, push your tibia so it points out, take your left hand, push that bone back. And so sometimes this kind of helps. Just make sure your knee is not going like this and your ankle is pretty much staying neutral, meaning it's not flapping up and down and it's not rotating. We want it all to come from here. So just take about 30, 40 more seconds and let's make this bad boy rotate back and forth. Tibial rotation. I remember when you guys go to see my right leg, ooh, when I first learned this, it did not move. I had ACL reconstruction a long time ago, and they didn't do a very good job. So I lost rotation of my knee. And man, I've been working on it daily, and it's way better. At least it moves now. But I still got a little ways to go. All right, so we got that guy moving. Let's go ahead and do it on the right side now. So you're still sitting down, right leg's out in front. Take those fingers, go on the inside of the knee, slide it down. Make sure you have the bones, and then you can kind of push side to side. When you feel like you got it and you don't need your fingers, that's when you can kind of hold your hands here and think of your hands as like little electrical gates. Don't touch your hands, otherwise you get shocked. Thanks for the commentary, Jen. Gotta love it. Rotate out. That's why we keep her around, guys. So we got that guy moving, right? You can go back to here if you need it. Just feel it move. And if this feels a little sketchy, just shorten your range a little bit. But trust me, if you're a runner out there, or you do anything with your knees, this is a good idea. Think of this as like doing WD-40 for your knees. And trust me, you're going to need that because what we're about to do next is not going to be too fun. In a good way, of course. All right, so we got that guy moving. So now we're going to do what we call a passive range hold of knee flexion. So a lot of us, have only ever trained their hamstrings just basically bending to about 90 degrees, maybe a little bit more. But where the real money is, especially if you're a runner, is you want to be able to get your foot as close to your butt as possible with active control. That is very different. Now, a lot of us can take our foot and we can sit on our knee. That's cool. That's a passive range of motion. But you don't have any control there. If I said, don't let me take your heel away from your butt, you would not be able to survive there. So we got to make sure we own our range. So if you're a runner, this is going to increase your gait length, increase your stride. Everything's going to be better. So fair warning, though, you are going to cramp probably here. It's okay. Don't freak out. You just punch it, stretch it, and come right back to us, okay? I'm going to give you guys two options for this. Easier option and then an option that anyone can do. So I'm going to do the easy one first. So what you're going to do is you're going to get into that half kneeling position. And now watch. I'm going to sit back with my right butt cheek onto my heel as far as I can go. Now, I have a little bit of a pinch in here from that bad surgery. This is as deep as I can go. If that's as deep as you can go, great. If you can go butt to foot, go for it. Sit down there. And now, I want you to envision there is a tennis ball between your heel and your butt. And you're going to try to squeeze that tennis ball with your hamstrings, like you're doing a leg curl. It's going to feel like you got no juice. Now from here, you're going to still keep squeezing this. Don't let this angle change. Start to rock your hips forward, and your foot should come off the ground, and you're going to squeeze that hamstring as hard as you can. That stings, don't it? Yeah, right here. You should feel that hamstring just contracting like crazy. Just let it relax. So that's option number one. Option number two is you grab your foot or your knee, or sorry, your foot or your ankle. You pull it up, tuck your glute underneath you, and now I'm going to let go of my hand. I'm going to try not to let my foot drop. Boom, right there. Now feel that same contraction. You're just basically putting yourself at your end range and then trying to hold it, okay? Pick which option you like, whichever one you want to do. We're going to go 3 by 10 on the right, 3 by 10 on the left, okay? Here we go. Sit back. I kind of prefer this option for this leg because I can't go as deep. Try to squeeze your heel to your butt cheek as hard as you can. Rock forward until that foot comes off the ground and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7. Hamstrings for days, guys. 6, 5. Squeeze that hamstring. 4, 3, 2. Don't move. Just let your foot slowly drop. You got a cramp, just rub it out, stretch it out, do what you got to do. 2 more. Sit back. Try to squeeze that heel up to your butt. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Roll your hips forward and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Parachute down. Ooh, here we go. Last one.
Rick's already in Crank City.
Attaboy, Rick. Better than your son, right? Here we go. Squeeze that heel to your butt. Here we go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And squeeze it. 10, 9, 8. You got more juice. Go squeeze that butt or foot up to your butt. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Parachute down. Take this leg, put it out in front of you. Oh, that feels really, really good. Whew. Kind of rub it too. That feels good. As weird as that sounds. Whew. All right. That was the right leg. Let's go do the left leg. So remember, you got 2 options. You can either do the one we just did where you sit back on your heel and then rock forward, or you can pick it up and grab it. Both are fine. Both work really, really well, okay? I'm going to stay with the easier version. I'm going to sit back on that heel. So notice I got more range here, and right now I'm trying to squeeze my heel, and I just got to come forward and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Parachute down. Sit back again. Squeeze that heel up to your butt. Rock forward and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Parachute down. Whew, last one. Sink back. Go find that end range. Start to contract at your end range. We're not just resetting. We're actually causing a contraction here. Just doesn't feel like you have anything. I keep squeezing it as I rock forward and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Parachute down. And let's go stretch that guy out.
Got a thumbs up from Pippin Performance.
Hey, what's up, Colton? You're in that building right there, right? Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. All right, so we're going to continue on with some more knee stuff. Now we're going to play with knee extension. So for all my people out there who got tight hamstrings, you're going to love this. But you're also going to probably get a little bit of a cramp right here at the top of that quad. We have a hashtag called Cramp City. It does exist, trust me. Okay, so real quick before we start this, you want to think about not letting your spine move too much here. So what I mean by that is imagine there's like a 1-inch kind of like rod running underneath your lower back. You don't want to crush that lower back into it. You want to have just a small gap in your lower back. Maintain that throughout the duration of the drill, because otherwise your spine is going to help make up for your lack of hamstring flexibility. So from here, you're going to pull your knee over your hip, take your hand, lock in place. So what I'm doing right now is I'm crushing my knee into my hand and my hand on my knee, so I feel a little bit of hip flexor activation, and then I'm going to slowly extend up. Don't let your knee go south. You don't want that. If you can't straighten your leg, it's all good. Just go up as high as you can. So we're going to go 10 reps here. So everybody come up with me and match me. Hold it. Keep that lower back gap. Now slowly come down. Push into that hand. Knee in the hand in the knee. Extend it. Ooh, hamstrings.
Kevin says it's too early on the West Coast for hamstring crampies.
Oh, please. You big baby.
And Rick said, suck it up.
Atta boy, Rick. Tell that son. And that's 4. Back down. And back up. Up, 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 up. 5. Try to keep that knee still. 6. You should be feeling quads, hip flexor, and obviously hamstrings. 7. 3 more. 8. Ooh, that top of the hip is starting to burn. 9. Give me one more good one. Keep that low back gap. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Slowly bring it down. Ooh, let that leg go straight. Ooh. All right, guys, we're going to do the same exact thing on the left side. I'm just going to stay still. So, small gap in the lower back. Take the hand, put it on just below the knee. Now, if you can straighten your leg easy, just pull the knee toward you a little bit. That's all. Make it a little bit more difficult. Here we go. Hand in the knee in the hand. Extend it. Oh, hamstrings. And down. That's 1. Let's get 9 more. Up. 2. Back up. 3. And up. 4. Keep crushing. Don't be lazy and just do this. That does no good. Crush up into your hand. Make it active. 5. Halfway home. 6. Back up. 7. 3 more, guys. 8. 2. 9. Keep that gap in your low back. Last one. Up, 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 up. And down. Nice and slow. Do not move. Stay on the ground. Stay in this position. We're going to go play with that lumbar spine now. So we kind of worked thoracic earlier. We worked neck. We're going to go work this chunk right here. So put your hands on your ribs. Tuck your chin a little bit like you're giving yourself a double chin. And what I want you guys to do is crush your lower back into the ground. So this is lumbar flexion. But I don't want your hands to move up and down while we do this drill. And then now you're going to roll your pelvis like you're sticking your butt out, pulling your butt crack toward your neck, but keep your ribs down. You're not going to have a whole lot of movement here. So all I'm doing is this with my pelvis. That's it. Let's go. Crush the lower back into the ground. And then now create a small gap in your lower back. Keep the hands on the ribs though. I don't want to see all that. That's ribs, not lower back. Crush the lower back. Create a small gap. Crush the lower back. Create a small gap. Let's get about 4 more. Crush your lower back. Create a small gap. 2 more. Crush it. Open it. Crush it. And open it. And man, this looks really weird to watch yourself on TV do this. As my wife is giggling at me.
All right. Sounds like a rap. All right. Lower back, make a small gap.
Thanks, hip hop artist. All right, so we just hit the lower back, and now we're going to go into ankles. So ankles, this is my favorite way to do it. We're going to go right foot on the ground, kind of almost in front of you, and then you're going to take your left calf and put it on top of your right ankle. Now, the hardest part here is not letting this guy roll side to side. That's hip stuff. So for the first round, I would just say take your hands, grab just above your kneecap so it can't move. And then now we're going to push the toe down, like you're pushing down the gas pedal. From here, point your toe toward the inside. Yeah, you might get an arch cramp here. It's okay. Hopefully you're getting one out there in Portland, Kevin. Let's go out to the outside. Let's go inside and outside. So this is ankle eversion, inversion. This is the most fundamental thing the ankle's got to do. Most likely, you're not going all that far to the outside. That's okay. We got to practice it. But if you're a runner or basketball, anything that's a lot of movement, agility work, you got to have some resilient ankles. We're going to go one more in and one more out. Let's come up to halfway. So you're not quite straight up and down, but you're close. And then now you're going to roll that ankle in, and now you're going to roll that ankle out. Back in and back out. So we're just breaking the ankle card down into chunks here. Back in, back out. Last one in and back out. See how my foot, so that was kind of like a revolving door. That very first one was kind of like a windshield wiper. Now, try to pull your toe as close to your kneecap as possible and keep that tension. Roll it in and roll it out. You're not going to have a whole lot here. It's okay. Back in, back out. Sorry, back in and back out. Let's go two more. In and out, in and out.
Charlie wants to know if your heel is touching the ground.
My heel is not touching. I'm about probably 1 to 2 inches off the ground. To be honest with you, it's not that big of a deal. If it is touching, you just might not have quite as much movement, but usually 1 to 2 inches is fine. So from here, we're now going to do the full card. You're going to push the gas pedal down, make your way in, stay in on the way up. When you can't get any more on the way up, you make your way out, stay out on the way down. Let's go one more that way. In and up, out and down. Freeze here at the bottom. Let's go back out and up, in and down. Out and up, in and down, and just shake it all about. All right, here we go. We're going to switch up. So now my left foot is underneath my calf. If you have it underneath your calf, your foot will probably be off the ground. Take those hands, grab just above your kneecap again. Let's push the gas pedal down. Let's make your way in. Make your way out. Make it in and out. It's like a windshield wiper, right? In and out. And sorry, my toes are going crazy right now. In and out. Last one. In and out. Let's come up halfway. Let's go in and out. In and out. In and back out. Two more. In, out, in, and out. Let's go all the way up. So pull your big toe as close to your kneecap as possible. Here we go. In and out. In and out. Making that good kind of swivel action of that ankle. Two more. In, out, in, and out. All right, push the gas pedal down. Make your way in. Stay in on the way up. Make your way across and out on the way down. In and up. Out and down. Freeze at the bottom. Rewind it to outside and up. Inside and down. Outside and up. Inside and down. Awesome job. All right, guys, it's time to go back to Cramp City. So we're going to get now in number 4 position. So you're going to have your left leg straight out in front of you. You're going to have your right foot kind of almost on the inside of your left knee. From here, you're going to take your hands, put them behind you, and tense your chest up. So I'm really trying to puff my chest out. Good posture. Now, if what we're about to do is brutal, you just lean back. If what we're about to do is easy, you lean forward. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift our left leg up, point our toe, and we're going to go 5 softball-sized circles clockwise. And then we'll go 5 counterclockwise. Go ahead, let's go. Flex that left quad, point that toe, up and hold. Let's go clockwise. Ooh, nice and smooth. I've been doing a lot of these. We can do these all day, people. Ooh, these are for you, Kevin. Smooth. Smooth. One more. It's going to get a little choppy. Don't put your leg down. Hold it. Let's go counterclockwise. Out to the side. Under. Out to the side. Puff that chest out. Out to the side. Back under. out to the side, back under. Let's go 2 more. Next one for good measure. Super slow. And now hold that leg out in front of you for 5. Don't drop it yet. 4, 3, 2. Slowly parachute down. Shake it out. Punch that little cramp monster right there. Shake him out. Let's go. Right leg out in front. Left leg is tucked. Make sure you guys are staying on both sit bones. Sorry I didn't mention that earlier. So nice and tall. Take your hands. Put them behind you. Puff that chest out. Flex the foot forward and down. Flex the quad. Up. Let's go. Clockwise first, out to the side. So draw that softball size circle. That's 2, 3, 4, and hold it. Let's reverse it. Back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Nice and slow. Shake it all out. All right, guys, we are going to finish up with some quadrupedal hip cars. So we're going to do hip cars from the all fours position. It is the same thing as just standing in the side. You're just from a different position, okay, guys? So if you get lost, close your eyes and just envision you're doing that standing hip car. It's the same exact thing. Here we go. Get on all fours. We're going to go with that right leg first. Hands under knees, knees under hips. Try to block your spine from moving. I like to think like I'm trying to drag my hands down and in toward the midline and try to drag my left knee to that same spot. So I have all my focus is pulling to this spot. And let's go right leg up. You're going to go right knee toward your right elbow. Open the door like you're a dog peeing. Lift that foot up. Go up and back. Hold that top position. Feel that glute, feel that hamstring. Now pull it through and down. Hold here. You're going to reverse. Go straight up and hold. Keep your arms locked. Try not to let your whole body rotate. Let the foot out to the side first. Bring it out to like a dog peeing. And then close. 2 more. Open. Rotate the foot up. Backing up. Backing up. Keep those arms straight. Imagine you have your favorite beverage on your lower back. Don't spill them. Pull through. Reverse. Up, foot out, out to the side. Hold it, down slow. Let's go 1 more. Open, rotate, up and back. Hold, feel that glute and hamstring. Pull through. Reverse, foot out to the side. Close the door. All right, guys, I'm going to spin around for you guys. We got a question.
Yeah, Rick wants to know if cramping is normal.
Cramping is totally normal. Basically, I like to say cramping is your body's way of saying, whoa, 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 what's going on? I don't like this. This is brand new. He doesn't feel okay with it yet. You do it more, the cramps will go away, I assure you. I used to cramp on pretty much everything I ever did when I learned this stuff. Luckily, I don't really cramp that much anymore unless it's something completely foreign. So the more you do it, the less it will cramp, and then just punch it, shake it, stretch that tissue out, and then go right back to it, and you will cramp less and less and less. This means you need to do more, Rick. All right, here we go. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Think about pulling your hands toward the midline and down, and that right knee toward that same spot, aiming everything right here. Let's go. Left knee up. Don't spill your favorite beverage. Knee to elbow. Open. Rotate. Up and back. Hold. Feel that glute hamstring. Pull through. Reverse. Hold. Foot out to the side. Bring the knee out like a dog. Close the door. Open the door. Rotate the foot up. Feel that pocket up and back. Pull through. Reverse. Foot out to the side. Get to the door. Close. Last one. Open. Rotate. Swoop up and back. Hold it. Pull through. Reverse. Foot out to the side. Get out to the door. Slowly close the door and relax. Whew, man, I'm sweating, guys. All these high beam lights on me. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And we'll be doing plenty of more of these in the coming days. So if you guys have any special requests, please let me know. Have a great Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. I don't really know anymore. I think it is. But have a great day, whatever day it is, and go crush your day. Go get after it. Go do your favorite thing, and have a good one. Ooh, I forgot I got to turn it off. Bye, guys.